All right, so let's look at some example problems. So here's what the first one says. Represent the number in pictorial form and standard form. Then answer questions about the value of the digits. So yesterday we went from standard form to expanded notation. Today we're going to go from expanded notation all the way to standard form. But we're still going to use the same method that we used yesterday, and we're going to use pictorial forms to help us. So we have our place value discs again. Remember, we're able to drag them to our pictorial form area so that we're able to show our work. So let's look at the question. Here's what it says. James has lots of cereal at home. There are 4 times 1,000 plus 3 times 100 plus 5 times 1 pieces of cereal in all. How would we represent this number in standard form? How would we represent this number pictorially? What is the digit in the thousands place? And what is the digit in the ones place? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to represent it pictorially. So just like we did, I'm going to use my place value chart. Now, unlike when we had standard form, I can't fill anything in yet, but I will be using my place value chart to help me. So I'm going to look at the first part. It says there are 4 times 1,000. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come to my thousands place and I'm going to drag 4 of my 1,000 place value discs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 groups of 1,000. And look, I have 4 groups of 1,000. Now if I do that, I'm able to count and see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know what? I'm going to actually put a 4 in my thousands place. Now I'm going to go to my hundreds place. And it says 3 groups of 100. So I'm going to come to my hundreds and I'm going to bring down 3. 1, 2, 3. And since I did that, I'm able to see that I have 3, so I'm going to go ahead and put a 3 in my place value chart. Now I'm going to move to my tens. So if I look, it says 5 times 1, or 5 groups of 1. There's nothing that says anything about tens, so since there's nothing, I'm just going to put a 0. Now for my ones, it says 5 times 1, or 5 groups of 1. So I'm going to bring 5 of these down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And since I had 5, I'm going to go ahead and put a 5 in my ones place. Now, I could stop there because technically I do have my standard form right here, but I want to make sure I really understand it. So I'm going to use expanded form, which we talked about a couple of days ago, to help me figure out the standard form. So I had 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. So I'm going to say 4,000 plus, how many hundreds did I have? 100, 200, 300. Plus, I don't have any tens, so I'm going to leave that blank. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I add 4,000 plus 300 plus 5, I get an answer of 4,305. And I can actually use this to help me check my place value chart. I should have the same number. So 4,305, 4,305. So I know I did it the right way. Now the last two are just helping us with our place value fluency. So what is the digit in the thousands place? So I'm going to go to the thousands place, and what number do we see? That's right, we see the digit 4. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 4. The next one says, what is the digit in the tens place? So again, I'm going to go to my tens, and I'm going to see what I have. I have a 0. So I'm going to put my 0 there. Let's look at another example. Here's what this one says. Represent the number in pictorial form and standard form, then answer questions about the values of the digits. Remember, these place value discs are able to be moved around to help us represent our pictorial form. So let's look at our question. There are 2 times 1,000 plus 4 times 100 plus 6 times 10 plus 3 times 1 flowers growing outside of BTW. How would we represent this number in standard form? How would we represent this number pictorially? What is the digit in the thousands place? What is the digit in the tens place? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to represent this number on a place value chart. So here's my place value chart. But I don't know what it is in standard form, so I'm going to have to figure that out. So I'm going to use my place value discs to help me. So I'm going to go to the first set of parentheses, and it says 2 times 1,000. But I also knew that this times sign means groups of. So I'm going to say 2 groups of 1,000. So I'm going to bring 2 of these down. 1, 2. And since I did 2 of them, I'm going to go ahead and put a 2 in the thousands place. Now I'm going to go to my hundreds place. So if I come over here, it says 4 groups of 100. So I need 4 groups of 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are my 4 groups of 100. And I'm going to go ahead and put a 4 in the hundreds place. Now onto my tens place. I have 6 groups of 10. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And since I have my 6 groups of 10, I'm going to put a 6 in the tens place. My final one is my ones. And I have 3 groups of 1. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. There are my 3 groups, and there's 1 in each one. And I know that since I had 1, 2, 3, I'm going to go ahead and put a 3 in the ones place. Now I'm going to use expanded form to help me put all this together so it's easier for me to add. I have 1,000 plus 1,000, so 1,000, 2,000, plus 100, 200, 300, 400, plus 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, plus 1, 2, 3. So when I do that, oops, I forgot to change my color, but that's okay. Whenever I do that, I can add 2,000 plus 400, well that's 2,400. 2,400 plus 60 is 2,460. 2,460 plus 3 more is 2,463. So again, I'm able to see the number 2,463 here, and I'm able to see it in my place value chart as well. Now looking at our digits in the thousands place. So I'm going to go to my thousands place, and I'm going to write what number? I'm going to write the digit number 2. And what is the digit in the tens place? So I'm going to go to my tens place, and I see it right here. It is the digit, that's right, 6. Nice job. Let's look at one more example. So here is our question. It says, represent the number in pictorial form and standard form, then answer questions. So here's what it says. Melanie wrote a number in expanded notation as shown below. 3 times 10,000 plus 5 times 1,000 plus 2 times 10 plus 7 times 1. What number did Melanie write? Well, this is a problem that actually gives us answer choices, but I'm going to act like they are not there right now because I have to show all of my work before I can even look at these. So I'm going to cover it up. Now I'm going to act like it's a problem that we just did. So I know that I have 3 groups of 10,000. So I'm going to get my 10,000 place value discs, and I'm going to do 3 of them. So I have 1, 2, 3. And just like we've been doing, since I have 3 of them, I'm going to put a 3 in the 10,000 place. Now I'm going to go to my thousands, and it says I have 5 groups of 1,000. So I need 5 of my yellow ones. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And since I used 5, I'm going to put a 5 in the thousands spot. Now I'm going to go to my hundreds, but if you look, it goes from thousands to tens. Do I have any hundreds? No. So since I don't have any hundreds, I just get to put a 0. And then I get to move to my tens place. So now if I look at my tens place, it says 2 groups of 10. So I'm going to use 2 of my blue ones. 1, 2. And since I used 2 of them, I'm going to put a 2 in my tens place. And then I finally go to my ones place, and it says 7 groups of 1. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I have 7 groups, and there's 1 in each group. So I have 7 groups, so I'm going to put a 7 in my ones place. Now, just like we've been doing, I'm going to actually put this into expanded form to help me add it up easier. So I have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, plus 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, plus 0 hundreds, so I'm going to leave it blank, 10, 20 for my tens, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my ones. And if I actually add 30,000 plus 5,000, that gets me 35,000. 35,000 plus 20 is 35,020, and 35,020 plus 7 gives me 35,027. And you'll notice there's a 0 in my hundreds place, just like there is here. So I'm able to double check it. So I have 35,000, 35,000, 27, and 27. Now I'm actually going to look at my answer choices. So I'm going to go ahead and have that go away, and I'm going to look at my answer choices. Answer choice F says 3,527. Is that what we said our answer was going to be? Nope. It doesn't. It doesn't have that 0 in there for the hundreds place, so I'm going to cross it out. I don't need it. The next one says 35,027. Well, this says 35,027, so that might be my answer, but I'm going to double check to make sure. So then I'm going to go to H. This one says 35,207. This one says 35,027. You'll notice they're trying to be tricky because they're using the same numbers, but we're smarter than they are, and we know that our 0 is supposed to be in the hundreds place, not in the tens place. So I'm going to cross it off. The last one says 35,270. We have 35,227. Again, they're trying to be tricky because they're putting the 0 at the end in the ones place, but we know the 0 is supposed to be in the hundreds place. So I'm going to go ahead and cross it off. So the only one that worked was letter G.